Welcome back to XCOM. Now, I don't quite remember where I left off last time because it has been multiple weeks since I've actually recorded one of these. It's good. I made a large buffer of episodes last time, so whatchamacallit, and I've been busy lately, so it's definitely a wise decision. Like when I had the time to do it. Now, Antarctica. That's my the not so good squad. Sonic strength. All rookies, basically. That's a supply ship. I think I'd better wait for the good squad. Hold on, fusion missile. I don't think I've heard about that anywhere. Like, I have no idea what that is. First of all, though, I'm gonna research the alien entertainment because I'm pretty sure I've had the opportunity to do that before, but I've gotten rid of it by accident. Navigator, I think that gives me knowledge I have already. I think I'll be able to send people out on missions now with the blaster launcher. Another one. Oh yeah, that base is still there. It's the sectoid. Yeah, sectoid base. Honestly, I'm probably going to just not attack that, like, at all. I think it's not worth the effort. Because either I send a bad squad and they'll get entirely wiped out and all the equipment will be lost, or I send a good squad and a good number of them will die and I'll need to waste so much time training them, it just won't be worth it. Better just leave them. I'll be able to destroy the alien home base before I manage to destroy that sectoid base. Although, unfortunately, I think the alien home base has a fuels and stuff with good strength, so yeah. I think I need to perhaps research what makes people's psionic, what determines whether they get a psionic attack successful on them or not. So I'm not sure. Refuel 5 hours, hopefully the supply ship will still be there. I think this is a slightly easier mission, so I can afford to take not the best people. Not the best of the best, just the best. Can I take armour? Do I have any armour? No, nothing spare right now. 10 days until I get to hire all engineers. I'm still gonna have a few scientists left. Because I need to research the stuff that lets me attack the Mars base. Yeah. Oh right, yeah, that was the one that landed. Thinking, why did I get a notification? Alright. So, I don't know, start this as the 35 layout and give this to everyone. Alright. Now, wait, 26, 24. person, they can go without a motion scanner. There. Forget what kind of alien this was. Maybe this was mutons? Or snakeman? Oh, yeah, because there were the chrysalids on the last, Battleship. I don't remember which video that was. It was a good shot. Ah, the joys of not training rookies on a mission. Well, they just got rid of the only cover they had. Although, they have a roaringly good reaction. Yeah. Getting these people out of the way so that I can get some better people there. More time units for better reaction odds. Seemingly no one in the immediate vicinity. Got half my squad with floating armour. It's very good. Most of these guys will just move to the forward of the ship for the time being. I think there's a lot of aliens, because that... Not like a lot, but a decent amount, because that turn took quite a while. They one-shot someone in armor. That's a pretty good weapon. That's expensive. They can't do an aim shot. Right. Let's put people's morale up. These people I won't bother with great time units, because I'm not expecting someone will be right on the other side of the door, so when they come through they should be depleted enough for these people to be able to shoot at them. Well, if not these people, then at least this guy. I think it's safe to assume that there's probably no one back there. Alright, there. Oh, hedge my bets that there's no one here. Hopefully. Because if they do, that would be a pain to track down at the end of the mission. It would be a very legitimate threat if they have a blaster launcher, but yeah, that's even less likely. Damn, looks like some of the Illyrium's gone. Though happily, it looks like perhaps this one's intact, so getting a good of that, a bit of that from here. Unless it's destroyed and just not made an explosion, but that would be weird. Apologies for maybe I'm talking quiet, because there's a bit of like phlegm in my throat, and I've tried clearing it and I think I'm talking louder, but on the like I sound like I'm talking louder to myself, but on the audio thingy that I can see in Audacity, the I don't know the actual name of it, the waveform, it looks like I'm talking quieter than I normally would, so yeah. Then again, I would correct that in editing, but quieter raw recorded audio means lower quality edited video. So, I haven't got like a proper studio audio setup where you can have a preamp and stuff. I've got a somewhat good just desktop microphone. And it's perfectly good, like near ideal quality if it's right up against what's making the sound. If it's actually on your desktop as its intended purpose, and like half a meter away, you know, it still captures you decently well, but not perfectly. And if you're talking quietly, it definitely won't capture that. So I've always got it set on the maximum amplification value, and even then it's pretty quiet. Whereas, like, you know, a full studio microphone, you could have like an actual analog preamp thing. And you have basically, if it's using proper analog tech, you have basically unlimited amplification without too much quality drop. Yeah. Wait, hold on a minute. I think that was perhaps someone that came out of that area. So I was wrong. Sounds like just a few aliens. So there's some down that way. That's like 6.5. Weird. C6. Must be on the second level. It's convenient, I guess. It didn't look like they had a weapon on them. It's odd. Yep, they look to have dropped it there. Did they panic or something? So remember, I've got pop-ups when the aliens have panicked before, you know, for some reason, but nothing here. Quite odd. You know, I say the armor guys do look kind of amazingly bulky. They're walking tanks. This is how big they are. It's like the Fallout 4 power armor. As you know, you'd expect what you could make with alien tech. You'd expect what would be something more like what you see in Fallout 3, where it's kind of just clothes, basically. Now, that was a technical limitation of that game. I think if they were able to, they would have made what was in Fallout 4, but yeah. I shan't be talking about unrelated games in this context. On that subject of unrelated games, I have talked about possibly starting Let's Plays on other games on this channel, but I think not. Because, frankly, I just don't care much about it. But, yeah, I've mentioned before that I have other things that I want, other content other than games that I want, and I think a channel, it would be best to have that on a separate channel, so, yeah. Perhaps that channel, if I think that, if I get an audience, and if I think the audience is transferable, I could set this channel up as an accessory to that one and move it over, but I'd probably just create a channel from scratch, because this one, the only thing that's interesting about this one is how long ago I'd made it, but that's just because it was my viewing channel. I think if I had to make a channel for uploading content, it would be best to have it just for uploading content. Yeah. I should have more people going this way, because this is the bridge for... Is this my whole squad? I have 5, 7, 11. Yeah, that's everyone. Wait, no, I'm missing 2, I think. Oh wait, yeah, there's one on the roof. So 1... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, that's correct. This guy was hiding the first time as well. I'm gonna keep these guys one guy. These guys one guy. These guys 1 floor down, in case a grenade gets thrown. So, at least the guys with the expensive, hard-to-make gear will be saved, because the other people aren't as valuable. The training is valuable, but the training doesn't cost money. Well, not much. And time, again, already doing the missions, so they don't take any time. Basically, the only cost is just the money to recruit them. So I think usually the plasma weapons get recovered. They just opened the door and then ran away. Oh. Well, it's convenient that they don't have a grenade on them. Seems there's a lot to the left. Guessing that's my guy. Just went. Wait, no, that would be one of them. Either way, there's probably someone out here. Yep, that too. Interesting. fantastic aim. Don't almost call them a rookie with shots like that. Go auto. Now, I've not tried this. I wonder if you can actually shoot through the internal UFO walls with plasma weapons. I'm gonna try going into the bridge directly. Why are these snakes just playing peekaboo? It doesn't seem like the best strategy. It's also weird that my people don't know how to just poke a gun around the corner. They shot a hole into the black void. Say, you've heard of the never. Have you heard of the end? They just made an end portal. That's good. I don't really get why the Minecraft movie was such a meme. Like, I get that there's Jack Black and everyone on the internet just loves Jack Black, but like, just repeatedly quoting everything from the trailer, like, why do people care about it so much? It's strange. I don't particularly get it. Now I'll try this. Doesn't look too wet to me. Try it with this guy. I think alien grenades. Ooh. Nope. It indeed seems that the plasma works. Though, get this guy out of the way. He... Interesting. I'm not going to throw a grenade because I want to hopefully save the navigation stuff. Oh, that works. Don't seem to be dead though. He is hoping they don't have a grenade to throw around the corner. quite well. Bridge is clear then. No aliens that are moving. Perhaps there's some outside, but I definitely hope not. I've been working on a programming an inventory system to help me manage my stuff recently. Basically, I cleaned my room, and there's a lot of stuff I want to keep, mainly documents. Not documents, pieces of paper from various things. Well, they're pretty easy to store in a space. The hard part is actually finding them. You can make scans of them, but no. I'm not scanning, like, could well be thousands of pieces of paper. And besides, it would still be hard to find what I'm talking about there, and I want to have the physical things that I can show people. Yeah, the aliens must be outside. But yeah, I've been working on how to organise them, and that's what the system is for. And right now it's pretty simple. You can make templates for an item, and then you can make tags, which are the system's representation of of an actual item in inventory, because, you know, the idea is to identify an item, you put a tag on it with the ID, and so in the database it stores the tags, it stores info about where they're located, what template they are, and of course their ID. And yeah, it's pretty simple. It's just put things in the database, you can look up information about them, like where they are. But I'm recording a decent amount of redundant data right now that I can use to expand the system later. Like, I'll be able to do things like an automatic storage designation thing, because it's collecting enough information where it can tell if something will fit in a container. It's not collecting this yet, but I want to be able to make tags for a template, not as in inventory tags, but as in descriptive tags, so that, you know, you can flag something as a document, and then that basically storage pathfinding system will be able to say, I'll prefer to store things with documents, and it will give a certain weight to different things, like, obviously whether something can actually fit in a container or not is a greater weight than anything else, but then the amount of free space in that container would be of some weight, and the average tag matching, like how much the tags of items in the container correspond to the tag of the item you're trying to put in, would also be of some weight. But, yeah. Haven't figured out the specifics right now, I'm just getting all the basic inventory stuff working. I don't know where they could be hiding. Like there, Possibly down there. Doubt they'd be back there. But they might actually, because that's the only place that I haven't... that no one has looked at. No? Guessing they're the last, hopefully. That's convenient to know where they are now. It's pretty good. Power source. It's been quite a while since I've actually run out of storage space. Ooh, lots of power sources. I can afford to sell a few of them. Because for one thing, I'm going to be making a lot more power armor before I start making the Avengers. Actually, I said Avengers plural. It probably won't be Avengers plural because you know, as decent as they apparently are for intercepting, I'm probably going to be finishing the game quite quickly after getting the Avengers, so yeah, not much point to them. Perhaps actually I'll start collecting alien grenades because I want to send people on the last mission with them. How much storage space does all this take? Not a lot. That will be taking a lot of that heavy plasma. Perhaps I can transfer some to the other base. Especially as they have more people. So, 2457, that will be 81, so I'll send 16 over. 119, 159, I will send 17, 31, 30 over. Wait, no, that's not right. So 119, 59, 80. Yes, so I should be sending 40, not 30. A bit less. Yeah. Right. Have about enough budget for next month's maintenance, which is good because I'm only halfway through the month, so I'll be making a profit unless something goes wrong. What did I say? Something going wrong? No, I didn't hear anything about that, other than the ethereal terror ship, and they'll have the bloody sector pods on it. And in the new XCOM game, in Enemy Unknown, you get the stupidly powerful psychic powers to deal with them. Like in that game, I had to fight a sectopod once, I'm pretty sure. Like, actually fight it once, with weapons. Every other time, I had someone with the black hole floor ability who could kill it. really stupidly easily. Don't know where they're going. Good. As much as there's probably good loot on there, I do not want to deal with sectopods. No matter what the cost, I will not deal with them until it is absolutely required to do so. Oh yes, and if any of you are at all curious, although I doubt that based on the number of returning viewers I get, the channel I'm planning on making will be... This is just a hint. I want to get better at a certain skill. Central Asia. Wait, do you mean like East Asia base? Hold on, that was... Ooh, shit. Yeah, that base is probably gone. Try and kill the Bismarck then. I'm interested in developing a certain skill, and I'm going to document that partly in the form of YouTube videos. And I feel rather YouTube videos rather than regular videos, because I feel that people may be interested in watching how that skill develops. So, yeah. It's all the interceptors. Yeah, they're going quite fast. It does look like they're on a search pattern, at least. These are the North Africa ones. I doubt this battleship will be landing, but if I manage to shoot them down, that'll be decent. Because they're floating, so that'll be easy. I thought there was another one following it. and they're not going anywhere better. See, maybe it would be good to actually have a singular Avenger kitted out as an interceptor, because it would be fast, and I think I could also give weapons that outrange a battleship. Though I could do that on the regular interceptors, but they wouldn't be fast enough to catch up to a full speed one. It's been a very costly interception, but may as well keep going. Sunk costs and all that. And they just left the atmosphere. That's annoying. I'll just leave them to go back to base automatically, I can't be bothered. And just thought I should have been ordering missile launchers, but I don't remember which bases it is now that I got the interceptors to, so that yeah, I'll just wait until the interceptors arrive and then I can go, why don't I have any launchers for these? And buy some. South America was that, yeah. How convenient they're of the one place that has interceptors left. What was that, snakeman? Yeah. I'll just shoot them down here. That'll be a decent training mission. Anyway, I think it'll be best if I leave that for the next video, because... No, actually I will do that because it's a large scale, because... yeah, it won't take too long. It's just thinking, because I'm on the verge of it being enough, roughly the right video length that I tried to aim for. Fantastic. Good to see that the aliens are training their rookies here as well. I suppose that's why it's research, it's not any kind of combat mission. They weren't expecting some mean people to come along and shoot them down for target practice. So many aliens in there. Hiding in the trees. It's the one not bottom rank person. One of them. But now he is the bottom because he's on the floor. They didn't even scream, they just went down. I think I'll need to do an auto shot because they look to be behind cover. Won't get anyone else out right away because I have a feeling they'll fire a grenade. Good. Now the rest of them can wander over to the UFO. This guy too, he can just use his motion scanner. Ooh, shit. They miss completely. Gee, they have sent their rookies, haven't they? Because that was... I said, ooh, shit. What I really should have been saying is their shit. One shot... Two shot. They go wow wow wow. Yeah, perhaps then I'll send some people out that way. Given that there were 3 aliens in the bushes already, might be another. Oh, 4 actually. So there were 3 in one place, and then that guy sneaking up with a rocket launcher. Not a very stealthy weapon. Well, it is until you fire it. Hold on, so back behind them is that way. They're going top right is where they're facing, and there's 2 down, 3 left. Oh yes, there's some in there. So I can't remember the precise orientation of the motion scanner. Always forget it. Because of course on an isometric, they can't really show the motion scanner as a square thing on an isometric grid. It really, if I were them, I would have made it as like an isometric display too. And you know, they probably could have used a similar rendering engine to what the game uses. But like they could have kind of holographic looking tiles, and the sprites would be pretty much like this flashing box thing. Yeah, on those tiles it would have been a lot clearer. Easier for people to understand. Not just people who've used it before, but also noobs to learn. Better for them. Fabulous. That worked. Nobody expects the second snakeman. was expecting them, but I wasn't expecting them to not fire. That was a pleasant surprise. That's some in the bridge. Oop. No, that's not that big of a problem. E6 up, 4 left, 4 down, 4 left. Yeah, so if I'm right, there'll be a guy waiting on the other side of the door. Who could foresaw? And there was also someone waiting the other side of the airlock door. Oh, what a surprise. Aliens need to learn how to defend better. I've got a power source for that. It's easy. Not very good training though. Anyway, I think I'll end the video there, so see you next time.